Etiefo ni ahwefo yema munyina kwa about once again about Pinax TV. So now what we are seeing in Ghana is the rollout of the COVID-19 vaccine. If you don't know what is going on in Ghana, na no vaccine abidu Agyapong enya bedu na vaccine by no, there's been a whole lot of skepticisms and people saying that the vaccine is not good. Others are also saying it is good. We are having a mixed reaction in this country, and they are divided people. People who are saying they are going to take it, and others who are saying they are not going to take it. Just yesterday, the Ministry of Information actually released a statement saying they've not enacted any laws, and I'm over in Brebian to acquire and almost bibia purchase one for vaccine. Yeah, the over kojil and I say no need to me my own to and I say me and take basic things at Ghana. They said they've not done this, but they will consider doing it. Now, following this, Agyapong have come out to actually drop a bombshell saying he is going to reject the COVID-19 vaccines. But in some way or kind, these were exact things that I was thinking of. And honestly, if you have people in Ghana and even in Africa thinking the way Agyapong is thinking, perhaps we will have got our vaccines even before the people are now abroad, Americans and Europeans, actually did theirs first, and even will give us the leftovers, and they will give us some of the vaccines. In some in Japan, they are today and will give you more updates about this particular issue coming up. Now, we all know the tragedy that happened in Takoradi, talking about the Palm Beach drowning, central region, the Palm Beach drowning, Takoradi, the Palm Beach drowning. You see, I know because the death toll have risen to about 15, and still no more parties in Kuala Lumpur 20, but 2 so far have been rescued. The others, bodies now could PAP other nearby, bodies are could PAP other nearby. Bodies now could PAP nearby towns and other river bodies are now and by the pictures you are watching on the screens, these are pictures of the opposition vice president and the opposition running mate talking about Jinana Opoku Agyapong. She was today actually at the place, the incident where the incident happened, that's the Palm Beach where the incident happened, to meet up with the families of the bereaved and the families of those who have lost their loved ones, their children and other people basically in this particular tragedy and a tragic incident is here. Note, this is the first time any person, because Akuffo Addo call here, the first lady in call here, the second lady has also not been there, but this is the first time any person and from any person from any high office, talking about any parliamentary and any political party office be what she is saying is that instead of Ghanaians, the media attacking these people, at least we should have a sense of decorum. And I say, yeah, we should have some little bit of respect for these people, because these people, what they need is not say who actually criticize them, but they need something. As time goes on, I read all of them and put them on the screens for you. Now let's start off with the history, and I know the history actually, but the good news coming from Kennedy Agyapong. Now, Agyapong has always been an ardent speaker in Ghana. Ardent speaker will be a Canadian. Now, it's no exception. So he fears no one, he listens to no one, and he only goes by his heart. Fine, he gets things wrong, but he is also a human being. Now, see, on the TV station, they were discussing about the coronavirus, the vaccines, about the rollout, and other things. And okay, say, Africa, Ghana, for example, we've been burdened with a whole lot of things. Say, computer broni, even how we run our own country broni nebe yamae vaccine kekeso yekon patcho aji vaccine ifi. All of these people talking about the WHO, Europe, and USA. And Agyapong started to say, instead of us going to these foreign countries to go and beg for the vaccine, as a country we believe say as we are 64 years old, we gain independence, and we are also capable of running our own affairs at the end of vaccines rather. Because say the vaccines, some of them we are procuring them and I say top, but most of them too are coming out in a form of free doses. Now, about in a form of free doses, not UK ni US crown or muntimi and produce vaccines or you bit me or more country. Do you think you be form with the enom dia breye? That's a big question. And based on that, Agyapong is saying as a people, instead of us going to beg for the vaccines, now each and every time be a BBC ye produce vaccines nibi we will not set up any medical and any scientific research to actually see if vaccines here or an abrofa yes we bit my biana and a bit my part. If you don't know this, what's happening? Russia, China, US, Germany and Italy, these countries, and even UK, these countries vaccine now abano in as much as a year I don't know how to put it, a year don't be bonhoka, a year don't be bonhoka, a year cost which will cost on them and their country. You know, they are also it's also a source of revenue, because remember vaccine here or more transfer to other countries like Australia, South Africa, Nigeria and other countries are and they are selling it to them. They are selling it to them and they are making money. So in as much as the thing cost implements, you know, at the same time to abedani revenue generation, which means I discuss these countries are now making money from producing the vaccine. At the same time too, it's actually enriching the science and technology in that particular country. So based on this particular argument and assertion, Agyapong is of the view saying, why shouldn't we go and buy them instead of visiting here begging for them, and each and every time the Africa there if you listen to the budget that was read yesterday, Ghana your debts increasing to $230 billion. A kaya no de bia e kosro profa kese, they will institute this, they will do a more export than import. Ombe kani nyina ye oyo ne ade and so de bia e ka Ghana yeden sra na eko, whilst US is gaining more money, having trillions of dollars in their account. Now based on this, Agyapong brought out this, which is actually a good thing concerning this issue. Now aside from that, Agyapong so I can see she, even though he didn't stress much on this issue, this is a very important issue. Say that Ben Africa, yes, so a baby, because Osha, you know, for some past few days now I've been following whatever is going on around the world, and I've seen that the focus is not just on Africa anymore, or even the earth anymore. The focus is on space, because you see an more air project per time and things which will come very soon, disasters, if anything, viruses and as a pandemics like this can happen. The earth will not be safe again to live in. So they are now looking at space, exploring and other things. Africa, the Enibi. It's about the science, technology, AI, artificial intelligence. No, we are not doing anything. What will happen is almost your students be one as and call now more has no or my dream is sharp. They are good in science, IT, economics near the pa near more scholarship no marco. It's the BID, which is a very bad thing. And these are the things that we need to take care of, and we need to actually start thinking of, instead of everyday MPP, NDC politics, who know where you see, and always we want to be in power instead of doing something for the country and for the future generations of this particular country. These are the words Agyapong suggested. I'm so made the account for FF. And now moving on, today happened to be the day this particular woman that you are seeing on the screens, Professor Jenana Opoku Addo, she visited the family of those who have lost their loved ones in their palm drowning incident. We reported earlier, you know it. I think the boy standing there is the only survivor. Only two. There's one boy and one girl. They were the two survivors. So share incident and I say more parties, even though the president closed the beaches in Kuala, in their curiosity, they wanted to organize some fun games, and as they had certain things planned out, they use a route now any authorized to enter the beach and go and swim. But the sad thing is, where they were swimming, it was very steep and shallow. Whilst they were swimming, the current waves and now almost swimming or not a danger zone, but muslim or as roche and our waves near boy, not too strong, but because the tides were too strong for them to hold, and the currents were too strong for them to swim. Until what happened was that it took most of them away, drowning them. I just say in the end, the donor lost their lives. I would take account of the person who was one of the survivors, or part say na or bobo the humans and down for so mumbra no muslim to call your muslim. The next thing will be in no hospital, which means just like his account, it took everybody by surprise, killing over 15 children and more, because now we've not seen many of the children. So based on this, the opposition vice president, Professor Jenana Opoku Addo, she today visited Apam Central Region, and she met with the chiefs and the families of those who have lost their loved ones to sympathize with them and also give them 13,000 Ghana cedis as a source of support for them. Remember, this is the only time any person from any political party, be it MPP, NDC, CPP, have come out to actually visit the families. To me, that's what I'm seeing. Also give any man. I know as time goes on, government will roll out certain things to help these people, because in as much as you can give these people money, there's nothing we can actually do to bring the people and other lives which are lost back. So in aid of this, Opposed TBB or Facebook, as you guys are seeing on the screens, and then once you're on Facebook reading this to you, see the running mate of the NDC, Opposed with 12 hours ago, this official Facebook page, or see the running mate of the NDC in the 2020 elections, Professor Nana Akuffo Addo, yesterday led a delegation on behalf of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the NDC to visit the bereaved families of the victims of last Sunday's tragic drowning incident at Agyapong. The delegation included the NDC Central Regional Parliamentary Caucus and some NDC regional and constituency executives. Professor Nana Akuffo Addo's team met with the bereaved families and the Fishermen Council. Professor Nana was accompanied by the Member of Parliament for Gomoa West, Richard Jan Mensah, together with other colleagues of the Central Regional MPs Caucus, such as Dr. Castle Atoba Forsen, Honorable James Chache Kwesen, Honorable Abeku Kenstel, Honorable David Wondi, and Honorable Gezala Thethe Agbotui. So these are the people as she went there with. Also says Honorable Theophilus Addo Mensah, Regional Vice Chairman, Mr. Kutu Kwansa, Regional Secretary, Ms. Faustina Lampe, Regional Women's Organizer Alhaji Mohammed Kasim, Constituency Chairman, and his executives were all part of the entourage. Professor Nana Akuffo Addo, on behalf of the former president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, made a cash donation of 10,000 to the bereaved families and 3,000 to the Agyapong Fishermen Council. The donations are aimed to support traditional rituals and burial service for the young victims of the fatal drowning calamity that has befallen our nation. Professor used the occasion to console the bereaved family and engage the two survivors and their families. Also, she registered her profound gratitude and appreciation to all persons who have risen to the challenge, both with rescue efforts and material support. She particularly thanked the rescue teams, the Fishermen Council, the youth of Agyapong management, and staff of St. Luke Catholic Hospital and the District Police Command. So these are the words. And she had a call, she had a plea, and as of Batanya, Ghana, no, she one day become a vice president per her own accord. No, hopefully a person be a vice president or your bad tiny the onim sena oba okwa was 9 months now na lose child. Even when you na lose the pain and trauma you go through. Now I shall now be do 17, 18 years. Akara no manako university. Now also abi nyina be show on ebi wo kwa na omomba ba kope. Na aturenche mwezi. She understands the pain, the trauma, and what people are going through. And as a woman who knows how all of these things are, she needed to actually step her foot in that particular community and go and support them and also tell them words. And now beka insema ebeti chomure se achia imbuye yes and bebo nyina at the same time nyankopon onim dienti awe nyina isia. As the Bible have said, He knows the beginning to end, the end to beginning. So let's leave everything to the Almighty God. And these things are Professor Nana Akuffo Addo or the Tuja. We are following all of these turns of events carefully in this country. We'll give you more updates as all of these turns of events unfold right in our beloved country, Ghana.